Hello everybody, I am back and I'm here with my co-host Tingles, who is again very clingy today. Got into another fight with his brother. Alright, here is what we're going to need for today's snowflake, and we're going to make him, this is the original one I made. I'm actually going to make him a little differently today because I want to show you guys some things. Okay, so this is the festive snow globe. We're going to use that again to make the ornament topper. If you don't want to make it into an ornament, then you don't need that. I'm going to need my silver dual tip pen or your dot pen if you have that. You're going to need your largest circle again. This time you're going to need both the green blade and the red blade. You're going to need your microtip scissors, and you're going to need 3 colors. In my original, I used the bright white. I'm actually going to try it with the white shimmer because it's a little thinner, and I want to show you. I think it'll work better for the snowflake. And then the navy cardstock and a little piece of platinum shimmer that you can use for the topper. Okay, so we're going to get started. I know your brother's coming up, and now he's on the alert. All right, so we're going to do the festive light bulb. We're just going to do the top half again like we did before. Oh, thanks. And he's going to, here, you can have that piece. I know, you like to play with it, so there you go. He's mad at me. Okay, so I'm a mean mom. I'm going to set those aside for a minute, and I like to open both pieces first off just to make sure they're already ready to go before I do the cutting, especially when I'm cutting rings, because you have to cut them without moving. All right, so I have my little piece here. I'm going to set that to the side. Don't lose it. And then with the red blade, I'm going to cut the navy piece out. Sorry, we're suffering from colds with all this weather change in here. All right, so the navy piece is going to be from the bigger, so that's red. That's done. And then white shimmer is going to be from the green. Whoops. If I can see what I'm doing and actually put the, there it goes. Okay. All right. So, if you ever made snowflakes when you were a kid, we're going to be pretty much making them the same way. I'm actually going to put these away so I don't hurt myself, because I will find a way. So, close those down. So I've got my pieces here. Yeah, I think that's going to be cute. All right. So to make your snowflake, we're just going to do it the way we did as kids. You're going to fold it. And this is a little bit thinner than regular cardstock, the shimmer is. If you wanted to use white, use the fly paper, the paper that comes in the front of your paper, your designer paper. Because it is thinner, it will cut better than when I was trying to do it. So I'm just going to cut it into quarters the first time around. And then we're just going to cut. Now I made the mistake last time. I cut this tiny bit out of the middle and I got that shape. You don't have to do that. I wouldn't recommend it. Anyway, I found it easiest to cut just some like diamond shapes out. So if you cut a triangle, and it will go flying, just so you know. My cat's gonna have a party with that, I'm sure. And then I just did like a little heart, but you want to cut when the fold lines, just like when you were kids and you made things. And I usually do about 3 up. Okay, so boop, boop, boop. That'll be different. All right, and then I'm going to do the same. Make some patterns here. Oh yeah, this is working much better than when I used the bright white. Bright white was just so thick that when I tried to use it, It just was hard. And with me being left-handed, I just flipped that over so I could get to it. All right, let's see here. One more. It's just so much easier to cut it with this. All right, so all my bits and bobbles. All right. So now I'm going to open it. And you see, this gives me half of my snowflake. Now what I want to do is go back to those lines, and you want to fold on top of them. So instead of going like this, now we're going to fold like this. So my hearts will now line up like that. And then you just want to fold in half. So what you're doing is basically folding it the other direction, which when you make a normal snowflake, you would do all that at once, but it's just so thick it was hard to do. So there we go. So now I've got my cut lines here, and I'm going to draw some, not draw. You could draw if you wanted to do some intricate patterns. You could draw them first and then cut if you were worried about them not cutting out the way you wanted to. Do another heart. Oop. And the very, because I did those pretty too far out, just a little tiny one at the top. Okay. You want to make sure you get all the way through all the folds or it won't work right. All right. Sorry. I'm fighting a cold. All this up and down with the weather is messing with me. Okay. And da-da-dee-doo-doo. And remember, each snowflake will look different because no two snowflakes are alike. You want to help me, T? I see you looking. Here it comes. It's coming at you. Ready? Boop. Thanks for all your help with my trash. Okay. So now when I open it, I get this pattern. Oh yeah, I like how that turned out. Okay. In fact, I might actually do the center. Let me look here. I'm going to do the center, but I'm just going to do a little center. Not like before where I cut a big hole. Boop, just like that. Thanks, bud. Yeah, I like that. All right, so now I'm just going to basically smash it back out. And you want to use repo tape because the repositionable tape is a lot easier to glue down with all these little holes, which is why it's my favorite tape when I do projects. And like I said, I like ours because it is repositionable, but it's also semi-permanent, but then it also rubs off if you need it to. So like I held up, I had a monthly calendar and I didn't want to make it too heavy with all my layouts on it. So I would put the repositionable tape on it and it would stay, you know, I'm trying to do a project here, sir. Here, you can have that. It would stay pretty well because I didn't have to keep repeating, and then I could take it off at the end of the month and it was fine. And I could go put it in my book. All right, so here we go. You just want to center that one there, which already the pattern is showing up more than it did when it was just on a flat surface. So like the navy really pops it. And then what I'm going to do is actually, I'm going to attach this bit here. And then to finish it off, I'm going to take my, you can use either tip. I think I'm just going to use the regular tip. And you want to kind of follow your fold lines. So where you folded before. So that gives you that. And that'll give you the spokes of your snowflake. And you can actually go all the way up or you can stop. I'm going to go partially and then we'll see. We're almost done. Me being loud. So I'm going to stop. But on the other one, I went all the way. So I'll show you what it looks like both ways. So I'm just following my fold lines. And it works both ways, so you don't have to do it. Like, you can extend it out or you can leave it as is. It's totally up to you. But whatever you do, you want to make sure you do it all the way. Be consistent. So I can leave it like that, or I can extend it all the way to the end like this, which I think is what I'm going to do because I think it looks better. Oh, thanks. You helping? You're such a good helper. Did that make you sneeze? He's silly. Okay. And the reason I do it after I attach it is because this way, if I miss it, I'm not getting it all over the place. All right. So here we are. That is my finished snowflake. And here's the original one in the white with the navy. So it just depends on the look you're going for. This one was a lot thicker, so it was hard to cut. I had pieces flying everywhere. It was pretty funny. So with the shimmer, you get a little more, you can mess with it a little bit more. So there you go. All right. And actually, I think even though I did it with the silver, I think I kind of like the navy top. I don't know. What do you guys think? So, excuse me. For today's holiday, you get, when you purchase any blank card kit from me, I have the white card kits, I have the craft in 3 different sizes, and I also have envelope kits, envelope and card kits, which are, I just put them away too. You know, they have the stripes, they have a party time one. I don't know if that one's still out there, but I know I have it here. But if you purchase them, you get an extra 2 tickets into the open house drawings. Also, one more quick thing. They changed the holidays today. So they're still on sale. They'll be on sale through the 31st, but, or while supplies last. But they switched to when you spend $75 in holiday items, you get your choice of the Denim Revival decorative bundle or the Full of Wonder decorative bundle, which are both gorgeous. So that's fun. So anyway, that is the new deal, and it will go until, again, supplies last. So I will see you tomorrow. Oh, also one quick thing. I had my sneak peek Friday today, and we were talking, and Michelle Dalton had the idea to put these on a card. And that's a great idea because they're the perfect size. So, like, you could do a blank card kit and make these into cards. And look how quick and easy that was. So, just saying. Okay. Enjoy your Friday night, and I will see you again tomorrow. Oh, and if you want to participate, you just have to post your projects before Christmas, because I will do the open house drawing the day after Christmas. So, have a good evening. Mwah. Night. Good night, Tangles.